Alright, so now we're going to add a max sheet to pull all of the data for the percentages to use for our exercises. Alright, so one thing I gotta fix here. Even though we defined this name, I'm going to come up here, table, roster, profile, maybe. Alright, so that's going to show what that is. Alright, we're going to add a new sheet. We're just going to name this maxes, do our typical layout, page layout, orientation, landscape, not worried about this stuff. So how we have a break right here, we're just going to go click on here. So click on this little box down there and I'll make it one page. Alright, this is going to be a little bit hectic and it's going to be a little bit of a longer table. Just bear with me. I don't know how big we're going to go, so we're just going to go to Q. We're going to do our typical, get rid of the filter buttons. So now I'm going to select all this stuff. I'm going to add our borders. Center these. So first thing I'm going to do is name. So we need to get athlete name. So one way I can do this is an easy way to do it. Equal, and go to the roster, I'm going to click on the first one. So it's saying table 11. I want to try something because, alright, so another way, equals roster, on table roster profile, at name. It's giving me an error. So we're just going to do that. I'm going to redo this because you saw all the errors that popped up there. So we're going to go equals roster table 11. I got to figure this out. Why is this saying table 11? If I highlight it all, table 11, formulas, name manager, roster profile, edit. Okay, so goes, try without the, goes roster profile, name, and we got an issue. Try with the at symbol, and still issue. Alright, so I don't know why it's working, so we're going to do it this way. Alright, so you're going to see, I get, my name's here, but if there's nothing there, I get blanks. And I don't want that to happen. So we're going to use an if statement. If table, which is supposed to be roster profile, so if the name on my roster profile equals blank, I want it to be blank. So if there's no name, I don't want it to show a 0, I want it to show a blank. If there is a name, I want it to show table, so we're just going to use this table 11 at name. Now it takes care of that. Now we're going to go and add an if error. If there's an error in any of this, I want it to be blank. Alright, I will figure out my off time why this roster profile thing's not working. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to mimic my template here. So we're going to go clean, trap bar, deadlift, back squat, bench press. I can use different names here. I don't have to be exact on here. One thing I'm going to do, so we're going to format these. I want my titles to be vertical. And we can drag it up a little bit and we can center it. So we're going to go center, we're going to wrap text, All right, so clean. We'll keep it trap bar deadlift. This is where I can go back squat. If I'm going to use bench press, make sure I put barbell or BB. Bench press. So the big ones. All right, so any other ones that I'm going to calculate off of these maxes, I'm not going to put vert on there. So we're going to go split squat, front squat, rear foot elevated split squat. Just make sure if you're going to use this exercise, when you put it in your exercise pool, you have to put it as this. Hip lift. That's fine. Single leg hip lift. Barbell incline. Barbell incline bench press. We'll go power clean, snatch, power, snatch. And if you have different ones, obviously you can add these. So we use a little bit of, I'm going to add some more, insert, column to the left. We'll do this a couple times. Again, the formulas are just ballpark ranges. If your athletes are proficient at movements, they probably go heavier than what's put on there. So hang clean, hang, snatch, and we'll go clean, pull. Alright, so I can delete this last one. Time check. Alright, I'll continue on in another video.